In the world of showbiz, where egos run high and personas are larger than life, nothing feels more refreshing and downright funny than a well-done celebrity impression. But it hits differently when it's done right in front of the person being mimicked. Whether it's lovingly exaggerated or eerily accurate, these impersonations often spark joy, laughter, and sometimes even a touch of humility. From actors mocking their co-stars to comedians cracking up the legends themselves, let's explore the most memorable moments where celebrities were hilariously impersonated to their faces. Number 14. Bill Hader as John Malkovich, creepy accurate. Bill Hader, known for his wide range of impressions, took it to another level with his imitation of John Malkovich. With an unsettlingly deadpan voice and elongated pauses, Hader portrayed Malkovich as an over-articulate intellectual prone to bizarre musings. What made it funnier was Malkovich's reaction. He completely denied sounding like that, though the audience, and pretty much everyone watching, knew otherwise. Hader's version was so eerily accurate, it felt like a mirror image, but one with a wicked comedic twist. It wasn't just mimicry, it was performance art that tiptoed between satire and surrealism. Number 13. Vanessa Bayer's Rachel Green is Peak Friends. Nostalgia. When Saturday Night Live alum Vanessa Bayer took on the challenge of impersonating Jennifer Aniston's iconic character Rachel Green from Friends, she didn't just nail it, she practically resurrected the 90s sitcom vibe. From Rachel's signature high-pitched voice to her drawn-out, "What? Oh my God!" reactions, Bayer's take was pitch perfect. Her performance highlighted every exaggerated inflection and hand gesture that made Rachel such an unforgettable character. The best part? Jennifer Aniston herself walked in mid-sketch and playfully confronted Bayer, saying, "Can you just drop that for a second?" It was a hilarious meta moment of two Rachels in one room, and fans were eating it up. Number 12. The Rock becomes Kevin Hart, loud voice and all. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson kicked off one of the most iconic celebrity impressions by embodying his frequent co-star and comedic foil, Kevin Hart. Known for his towering frame, The Rock gave a performance that was the polar opposite in stature, but perfect in tone. Mimicking Hart's excitable energy, frantic voice, and his rapid-fire delivery, Johnson portrayed a fictional high school Kevin trying to get attention in class. Lines like "Hey girl" and "Yeah, I'm gonna do good on that test" had audiences rolling, while Hart laughed harder than anyone. It was the perfect mix of imitation and friendship. Number 11. Jack Black's rock-solid Dwayne Johnson. Impression? Not one to be upstaged, Jack Black turned the tables with his gut-busting impression of The Rock. He nailed Johnson's motivational Instagram tone, faux deep philosophies, and fitness-obsessed monologues. "I wake up at 5 a.m. and do 27,000 rip curls," Jack declared, before diving into pseudo-spiritual musings about sucking the drink of life. Black's uncanny ability to echo The Rock's cadence and charisma had everyone, including Dwayne, bursting with laughter. It was parody with affection and comedic precision. Number 10. Kevin Hart gets revenge with Bryan Cranston. Kevin Hart got a sweet slice of payback when he was asked to mimic none other than acting powerhouse Bryan Cranston. With a mock-serious tone and exaggerated pauses, Hart playfully painted Cranston as a sophisticated intellect who speaks in poetic riddles. "His vocabulary is amazing," Hart said with faux reverence, as he dove into a spot-on impression that made Cranston sound like a cross between Shakespeare and a TED Talk speaker. Cranston jumped in mid-bit, laughing, "You're making me sound boring!" But Kevin's charm and delivery made it all gold. Number 9. Jamie Foxx channels Denzel Washington like a mirror. When it comes to voice impressions, few actors can rival Jamie Foxx. and his imitation of Denzel Washington is practically flawless. From the squint in his eyes to the commanding delivery, Jamie transforms into Denzel with surgical precision. Whether it's delivering intense lines or casual dialogue, Foxx recreates Denzel's unique cadence with chilling accuracy. Even Washington couldn't help but laugh as Jamie barked, "Hey, get your hands off me!" A line straight out of a gritty courtroom drama. It's a master class in impersonation. Number 8. Jay Pharoah's tender yet hilarious take on Shaq. Jay Pharoah has made a name for himself as one of the best impressionists in the comedy world, and his version of Shaquille O'Neal is both funny and oddly touching. He imitates Shaq's deep, slow-spoken voice with ease, portraying him as a gentle giant with a bruised ego. Shaq is big and strong on the outside, but soft on the inside, Pharoah quipped, before throwing a jab at Charles Barkley with a line like, "Charles probably thinks Dr. Red is a girl doctor, Shaq a boy doctor." It was clever, heartfelt, and downright hilarious. Number 7. Matthew McConaughey and Hugh Grant trade voices. When Matthew McConaughey and Hugh Grant appeared together on a talk show, the host had an idea. Each actor would recite a famous quote from the other's filmography in their voice. Hugh went first, pulling off McConaughey's iconic drawl with an "all right, all right, all right." But it was Matthew who stole the show with a perfectly posh and stuttering Hugh Grant accent, reading a line from Love. Actually, McConaughey became the British heartthrob for a moment, proving that sometimes A-listers can also be A+ mimics. Number 6. Tom Hiddleston's Jeff Goldblum is almost too real. If anyone could make you believe Jeff Goldblum was in the room when he wasn't, it's Tom Hiddleston. Known for his role as Loki in the Marvel Universe, Hiddleston stunned viewers with a pitch-perfect impression of Goldblum's idiosyncratic mannerisms and philosophical tangents. With lines like, "What do you think? What do you know?" delivered in Jeff's signature stop-start rhythm, Hiddleston left both fans and Goldblum himself speechless. It wasn't just an impression, it was performance art. Number 5. Robin Williams surprises Al Pacino on the red carpet. Few people could do impressions like the late Robin Williams, and one of his most unforgettable moments came when he ran into Al Pacino during a red carpet interview. Without missing a beat, Robin launched into Pacino's intense voice, quoting famous lines like, "You're out of order!" His rapid delivery and wild expressions were classic Robin, and Pacino was visibly amused. It was a reminder of Robin's brilliance, spontaneity, and gift for mimicry. Number 4. Kevin Spacey's Pacino and Nicholson, Double Trouble. Kevin Spacey once wowed audiences, and Pacino himself, with a spot-on Al Pacino impression. Dropping into Pacino's gravelly voice, Spacey quipped, "Can I get a cappuccino?" and mocked exaggerated speech patterns to perfection. He followed it up with a mind-blowingly accurate Jack Nicholson, complete with a devilish grin and conspiratorial tone. From "Another Day, Another $50,000" to growled punchlines, Spacey captured Nicholson's charisma with eerie precision. Number 3. Jim Carrey's De Niro, Nicholson, and Clint Eastwood. Jim Carrey doesn't just impersonate, he transforms. Whether it's Robert De Niro's squinting intensity, Jack Nicholson's devil-may-care grin, or Clint Eastwood's stoic scowl, Carrey dives deep into every role. His spicy meatball line in De Niro's voice had audiences gasping with laughter. But the true gem? His Clint Eastwood impression, so accurate it cracked even the famously stone-faced actor. Carrey's ability to embody these legends is a comedic marvel in itself. Number 2. Julie Bowen as Sofia Vergara and Khloe Fineman as Drew Barrymore. On the Modern Family set, Julie Bowen's impersonation of Sofia Vergara's flamboyant accent and glamorous style was so good, It left Vergara herself speechless and laughing. Likewise, SNL's Khloe Fineman hilariously parodied Drew Barrymore's airy tone and whimsical hosting style. Tossing to commercial with a dreamy smile and drawn-out vowels, Khloe nailed the essence of Drew, and Drew loved every second of it. Number 1. Jake Gyllenhaal, Andy Samberg, and the rest? A comedy parade. Jake Gyllenhaal poked fun at Tom Holland's youthful energy and signature, "Whoa, I'm Spider-Man" quips, while Andy Samberg's Nicolas Cage was so over the top, it had Cage himself praising the madness. "That's high praise," he muttered, ironically quoting himself. Add in Vanessa Bayer's Rachel Green from Friends, Bill Hader's creepy accurate John Malkovich, and Fred Armisen's Christopher Walken, and you've got a full ensemble of celebrity impressions that transcend mimicry. They're tributes with a comedic twist. And there you have it, some of the funniest, most spot-on celebrity impressions ever done right in front of the stars themselves. If you enjoyed this dive into celebrity mimic madness, make sure to smash that like and hit subscribe. Until next time, stay funny, stay curious, and remember, imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery, especially when it's this hilarious.